Welcome to another Enjoying Member Painting Together hour. This morning we're gonna paint a man and a boat and a reflection. If you're a member of Enjoying Art, please plan to join us every Friday in the morning and the evening. We have two painting sections together. If you like this video, please give it a like, share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on notification. Let's start this painting. Have the soap inside the brush here. Make sure it's sharp enough. Take your time. Let's see. Because if you cannot get it precise after you take the masking fluid off, it will not gonna look beautiful. Look at that. And get a little bit more so I can use the brush to move it around. Okay. The edge is very important. Now the arm over here, a bit more precise. Take a look at the reflection. Do it like a one stroke over here, and over here one stroke. I drew both sides, give a little reminder of myself. So align up with the boat shape, okay? Like coming down directly. I'm gonna start drawing the line and also leave a little gap for the water. Like that. The masking helps you to isolate the two different stages of painting. Just use the corner of this flat brush. Just tap on it like that. That's good. Okay. So it looks a little bit different. So in this green color, it has no red. Like something over here. I'm gonna put a little color over here too. Like that. Okay. Now the rest, I'm gonna start mixing a very, very dark color by having the Windsor blue and the red color. You see that this is gonna become very, very dark. So now I'm gonna paint it right in here, a little bit more blue. I know the leaf over here, those lighter color, it would be somehow merged into it. I don't want them to merge into. I'm gonna leave that a little bit. Now here you go. Now I can paint just on the top. Use this brush especially. Is very safe to apply on top of the masking fluid because the brush is very soft. Let's paint this color all over the page first. On the water over here, I'm gonna have some reflection, but before I do that, I'm gonna use a little water to put the top of the leaf over here. I don't want it to stand out so much, so make it a little bit softer, like that. That's fine. If it has some texture on the top over here, it's probably okay. So when it's wet, it's easier to make a little changes. Wash the brush, just get a little yellow in over here. So mix the color again. The color is all wet, and so I'm gonna, when I have the yellow color in here, it's just going to make it part of the first application. Okay, like that. Have a little bit blue, like that. Here you go. So you see a little, looks like a little reflection of the green tree above. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, but while you're waiting, you watch out for is this area actually accumulate too much wet. So you want to use the brush, just the dryer brush. Okay, just lift a little bit up, so make it not holding too much wet over here. I want the entire paper to dry uniformly. is possible. Okay, so also the bottom over here, it will accumulate some wet down at the bottom. I'm going to remove the masking fluid. I'm just going to use my finger, just lift up the masking fluid. It's very easy actually. You don't really need much tool. Just move it around. Now it's the whole shape of the boat is gone. There's a little bit left over. You can use the finger. There you go. We can fine-tune the shape of the reflection after we finish. As the final touch. I'm using the calligraphy brush. Now I'm going to gently put a little nice blue color. So I'm going to need to clear up some edge. I need some fresh blue color. I'm going to just use the red shade blue color a little bit. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to put it on the shadow side. You can see the whole shadow side over here. Like that. You can start from here and all the way coming down. And you can add the darker color for the hair a little bit later. Like a little bit. See the shape instead of seeing the person. That's good. And on inside the shadow area also have some green shade. So I'm gonna take the Winsor blue green shade. And I'm gonna look at the top over here. I have a little bit more of this color. There's two colors together. Looks very nice together. You see that? Very nice. Blend into each other. I'm gonna have a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. I'm gonna have it a little bit over here. And let it dry before you come back to that's good. And in this area I'm gonna have a little bit darker on the in the head. Gonna just tap on it so that the color coming in, and a little bit over here too, and like that. That's good. I'm gonna have this very much the same color, put it into the boats here, just one area at a time, and go through it and take a look at some of the area. You can leave it. So I'm gonna leave a little bit shape. Okay, like that. That's nice. In this stage, you can really enjoy yourself. Okay, really have fun. And leave a little bit light shape. There you go. Like that. I'm gonna keep going. A little shape over here. And coming over here, I have a little bit. It's showing a little structure inside the boat. Yeah, you got to have a brush that you can trust to do the work. Like this, it's good. And a little bit dark color, a little bit blue color on the top over here too, showing a little bit. Now I need to add a little bit darker blue color. So I'm gonna take a little, let me see this color, dark enough. And also looks like I have a little bit red, so a little bit of red. Too much. Is that's good. I'm gonna take this color, put it over here because it need to be darker. Right there. And here need to be darker. So you can add the color wet into the space. Also underneath over here need to be darker. That's nice. Okay, that's good over here too. Now I'm looking at the back. The back over here, I can add a little bit dark color over here too. Okay, and also into the clothing a little bit over here. And Now I'm going to paint it into the boats. The boats have a little bit orange color. Just going to take the yellow color first. I'm going to put it right here. It's already have a little red color here. Doesn't need to be very clean because it's not really bright orange. Now I'm going to take this color, put it right here, and a little bit more red. Okay, a little bit red right there, like that. Nice. Coming all the way. I think it's all the way over here, from here. Have a little bit light shape like that. Keep it a little light shape. Make it look interesting. Okay, the top over here, and I have a little bit brown color like that, and a little bit fresh. So I'm gonna come back to take this red color, a little bit red color right over here from the top, like that. You don't want to touch inside the boat, the blue color, because, and it looks like I need to have a little bit brighter color, so I'm going to lift up this color first, and then I'm going to remix a little orange color, a little yellow. I'm going to have a little bit red, and here you go. This much brighter, so I'm going to add this color in here, a little bit red, a little bit more red, like that. So it's look a little bit brighter, like that. That's good. I'm gonna also add a little yellow color. I can see that. I can just add the yellow color without mixing it. It just put a little yellow over here. Now make it even brighter. Now the top over here too, like that. It looks great. And at this time, I can also paint the arm. So I'm gonna mix a little bit red, brown color. I'm gonna take this color. It's very much like this, just a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna put this color right over here. That's good, right? See that? That's beautiful. For this arm, so a little bit, because this arm very much in the shadow. So now I'm gonna have a little bit softer transitions like this, and also the top over here have a little bit that colors, but I need to put the shadow side, a little cooler shadow side into it. It will finish the arm. Okay, so that would be good. Now I'm gonna move down to apply a little bit orange colors to the reflection. So I'm gonna take this color, a little bit red. Now coming over here, see this? Beautiful, a little bit more red. So when you're thinking about the colors, always think about what color is that in the three primary colors. How much red, how much blue, how much yellow in it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more red in here. Also add a little red in there. So just very easy calculation. Okay, you're not thinking about all other color outside the three primary, and that make your mind easier to think. Like that. Beautiful. Okay, like softly add a little color in. A little bit red. Okay, like that. It's nice. Add a little color in because the previous colors already settled. That's good. A little bit in. So if you decided to actually shrink down the shape of this reflection, you can do that by using the dark color, the same dark color that you use to paint the water. Okay, like that, as it can become very nice. All right, and have a little bit red and mix a little bit yellow. Okay, You don't want too bright, so let go. Just mix that with water, make it a little bit lighter, like that. Nice. Like that. That's good. Now, I'm also going to paint a little bit the blue color, the reflection of the person. I'm gonna take this blue color, pretty bright blue color. So here you go. I'm gonna put it right here. It's showing actually the person. So I might need a little bit red shade blue color. Here too. Like that. Patience. It's okay. Be patient. And directly under. Like that. That's good. That looks really nice. Start over here. A little bit over here too. That's good. Now on the back, I'm gonna paint a little bit blue color too into the water reflection right behind. So right over here. There you go. And we're going to see how we're going to reduce some of the reflection shape after it dries, of course. Blue color also show a little bit over here. A little bit warmer. The red shade blue into this. Similar and consistent. Okay. As you expect, this step is just fun. A little bit. Great. Okay. And a little bit brown. Like this. That's good. Now is the time I'm gonna paint the shadow side of the arm. It looks like this color, a little bit blue. This color. Here you go. I'm gonna paint that a little shape. Always think about shape because that is the language of painting. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. We'll come back to do a little more later. A little bit. Showing the finger. Okay. Now I come to the head. I need to have some darker color for the hair. So I'm going to just take this color, should be dark enough. So I'm going to come up over here. Take a look. Here you go. There's always a timing for it. You don't have to do everything at once. And a little bit dark shade right over here. Like that. That's good. Take a look. Now I'm going to connect with a little warmer color on the face. So I'm just going to get the red color. It's a lot of red, right? You see that color in the three primary color compositions. You can see there are lots of red, like this. This good enough. Yeah. I'm gonna have it coming in over here. Maybe too dark. Like that. You don't need lots of color, just a little bit, so you don't have to take a lot of color. So it's just take a little bit red, a little bit right over here, and we're gonna put it right here. Okay, soften that a little bit, and that's good. Okay, that's a good suggestions. I'm gonna start painting into a little graphics into the back of the shirt. I'm gonna paint that. Just think about this is nice, and the back over here looks like there is some mountain, the trees. That's good. Okay, now I'm gonna draw a little line to suggest the fold. So let's see, a little bit blue with that color. That's good. Okay, now you can see when you use a brush can do many things for you. It's very important. So you don't have to keep changing the brush. That's good. Right over here. And you don't have to have so many lines. Okay, and maybe a little bit is already suggest enough. Like this. Now, the time I'm gonna add a little bit blue-gray color on the top over here. Here you go. Make a little bit dimmer. Like that. It's good. Right, a little bit over here. That's good. On the top of that, I'm gonna add a little bit warm color again. That it should be similar, facing to the light side. All right, so I'm gonna also have a little bit orange red color on this handle. Okay, I also have a little bit catch the shadow, which would look like mostly blue, and on the body of the boat. That's the catch the shadow from the pedal. Okay, that's good, like that. And on that, I'm also going to the shadow side to be a little bit darker too. We'll come back to scratch the handle, which is we miss in the masking fluid step. Fine tune the shape of the reflection. I'm going to mix the same dark color. Use the Windsor blue and the Windsor red. I'm going to have this color. I'm going to shrink the shape a little bit. See that you can make it a little bit smaller. And over here, a lot thinner. And you can draw this line all the way over here to the outside. So make it look like a little bit more blending and the color kind of continuous. That's good. A little bit smaller over here too. Now I'm going to bring back the missing part of the handle. So I'm going to put it right here. Now I use this X-Acto knife. Be persistent. You don't want to scratch too deep at once. It's just a little by little, and you can reform the impression of this handle. Now there's also one more thing we can do to make a little bit line at the top over here, a little bit brighter, like a brighter orange brown color. So I'm gonna have a little yellow